right, we're here with Charlie from Abbina Craft Sipping Soda, and he's going to tell us all about the soda pairing cigar,
right?
Or the pairing cigars with soda. Exactly. Either way.
Yeah.
Charlie, I'll hand it off to you.
Okay. So I'll start you at this end. This is candlewood. With each one, you want to smell first and then taste. For this one, you're going to smell a kind of candied cherry or amaretto almond, and then when you taste it, you're going to get hit with an intense earthiness of beets and an ingredient called oak moss. And so these are, totally unique ingredients, flavor profiles unlike you'd ever find in another beverage. You'd only come up with this stuff if you were trying to make it for working with cigars. And ultimately, there's a lot of beverage options out there for cigars, but none of them have a complexity that can actually stand up to this. Not the non-alcoholic ones, at least.
Interesting taste on that.
Yeah.
Definitely pick up the cherry on that. Very strong.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me take a little sip, see how it works with this the cigar I'm smoking. That works very well with the bready and cocoa-ness of the cigar.
Yeah. So the earthiness and the oak moss on the back end is the thing that's going to really linger on your palate a little bit and give the opportunity for the smoke to interact and let you pull out nuances out of the cigar that you wouldn't have otherwise been able to.
Okay.
So that next one, you're going to detect a bright, fresh grapefruit at the start. This is Tower 44.
Okay.
And then the interesting stuff happens from a dark Indonesian patchouli and saffron. And the saffron, again, you only detect it when you breathe out through your nose, but that saffron gives you a suede-like quality. So designed to pair with a leathery profile in a cigar. The most bright, refreshing, elegant of the four. And maybe the most versatile and kind of go with anything.
Yeah, I can see that one with a more earth tone, leathery cigar. Not so much with what I got going on
Yeah,
this
that
one.
might be slightly light.
Yeah, it does, definitely.
So we go from the most refreshing and light of the sodas to the boldest and most eccentric of the flavors. This one replicates the flavors of jerk seasoning. So allspice, ginger, thyme, molasses, designed for a cigar that kind of tastes a little porky, a little meaty, right? Maybe a savory San Andres wrapper, really any savory Maduro.
All right. Now I feel this will go well with what I got. Ooh, that smells nice.
Super unique, and that one maybe is the most polarizing, but also the most complex. Every time you sip it, you're going to detect something different.
Ooh. Yes.
If you drink enough of it, you'll feel some heat right in the back of your throat on that one, which makes it a very nice alcohol replacement if you're trying to stay away from that stuff.
Very good on this one.
Yeah.
Very good. That one.
You like
yeah, that one goes well with the stick I'm smoking.
Cool. And then the final one is going to be coffee, chocolate, vanilla, and a little bit of nuttiness.
Okay.
Uses a great natural coffee extract so that you end up with the flavor impression of freshly ground coffee beans, which you don't usually get to taste. You smell it when you grind the beans, but you don't get to taste it in the coffee. This actually has that flavor. It's rounded out with some kind of toffee notes, caramel, that kind of thing.
Yes. The toffee and caramel is, yes, that's coater on that one. Not so much the coffee on that, but definitely the sweetness is shining through on that.
One of the cool things about all of them is that we're using a lot of different ingredients, and so there's a lot of depth of flavor, but as you're drinking the bottle over the course of smoking your cigar for, say, an hour to an hour and a half, the flavor profile is going to shift a little bit, and you're going to detect all sorts of new nuances in the soda in the same way that your cigar is going to transition in flavor as well.
That one also goes well with what I'm smoking.
Yeah, cool.
Yes, that works perfect. Wow, this is super cool.
Yeah.
On it, it's a great non-alcoholic option for having a nice, refreshing drink for and pairing something nice with what you're smoking.
Absolutely.
I love it. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.